everybody, and welcome back to House Flipper. We are back in our little, house. We have a few new things here. Namely, we can, sell a lot of stuff now. Stuff like this, I'm not sure if they've actually implemented into buying yet, so we're gonna keep that for now. We're gonna keep our stovetop, our very bad welcome mat can go. We can finally replace our door. So yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna sell a lot of this stuff. We're gonna keep the stuff that we can't really replace, that I sort of want to keep, but get rid of most everything else. Definitely don't want to get rid of the sexy girl poster, gotta keep that, but that one can go. We also can sell where our radiator goes if we want to. We now have no lights. We'll keep the fire alarm. I think that's pretty important to have, but yeah, goodbye very broken mirror that doesn't even give me a reflection. And, very old sink. Oh, there's more dirt. So yeah, we're basically selling everything in our house and we're going to be redoing it. Also, those light switches were hideous. Why do they have red light switches in here? I don't even have lights in here yet, so... Also, ew, that power outlet though. So, yeah. Our house is a little more bare bones right now, is I guess a good way to describe it. We have our magic mop duster thing, whatever you would like to call it. We need to repaint or retile all of this water damage, and yeah, lovely stuff here. Yeah, that can go too. But basically, today we're going to be remodeling our house. So, of course, there's a lot that needs to be done here. We're going to start by just sort of moving everything over by our desk, including all of the dishes and such. And this won't be our house forever. We'll probably end up buying a different house and selling this one eventually. But for right now, it's what we have. So, it's what we'll work with. Is there really dirt on that plate? Yes, there was. I'm very good at missing dirt a lot of times because I don't have my dirt radar yet. Well, let's go out here. Oh gosh, everything's so dirty. Okay, so first things first, we need a door. So let's look for our doors. We're looking for a exterior door. And we want something pretty nice because this is where we're going to be living right now. So... let's see. We have a couple of different front doors nowadays. They've actually just recently done a lot of updates. I really like this front door right here. Just some windows up top, the solid bottom. Plus it's a nice black color, which I love. And I can do silver handles. So we will do this for our front door, if I can turn it the right way. One more turn should have it even. Now we just need to line it up. There we go. I like that door. You can actually see into our house through it, which is really cool. So now, we need a door for the interior. Did I put the door in backwards? I don't think I did. I did. Did I? Yeah, I did. I'm not the smartest person at all times. So we're gonna buy this. It's supposed to be that side interior, this side exterior. These doors are confusing sometimes. Don't judge me. So we don't have a ton of money to work with right now. We have about $40,000. Did I put that in far enough? Yeah, I did. It's just sort of weird. I'll need to get something to cover that up. Some of the wall thicknesses in this game are a little wonky sometimes, so it's hard to tell if you have the right stuff or not. But let's go for a different door now for the interior. I think we're going to go with the Intukia, because that'll just sort of mesh really nicely, and it's a nice frosted glass. So let's go ahead and go for this one. Do we want the lock to be on the... it doesn't actually matter. Let's have the handle to the right when you're going into the bathroom. Actually, no. We want the door to open to the right. No, we want the door to open into the bathroom. I'm slightly brain dead today, and I'm trying to determine how I want this bathroom door to work. Okay. It's centered up. There we go. Ooh, that's not the frosted glass. I thought that was the frosted glass one, but you can clearly see in the bathroom there. we're never gonna have guests here anyways. It's fine. Next up, before we put anything else in the bathroom, let's, first of all, this is a tiny house. It does not need a towel radiator, but it does need some sort of new, new walls. So I think for this one, we will stick with tile, if we have tile unlocked. We don't. I'm not actually sure if we do or not. Oh, yes, we do. Okay. So, let's go for a nice white porcelain mosaic wall. We'll probably need like 2-3 stacks. We can sell whatever we don't use. So, oh, I don't have tiling and paneling yet, so the bathroom will be a work in progress. For the actual house portion, I'm probably going to end up painting it because paint just looks nice out here. So let's see if we have painting unlocked yet. Alrighty, what color do we want to go with? I want to go with something like sort of warm and bright. That'll make it look pretty nice out here. The colors you see here aren't really indicative of what you'll see on the walls, so it's a bit difficult to choose what you want to color it. Let's just go for a nice, like, hue of white. Let's try Silver Glacier. Oh, we can buy different sizes of paints now. Hell yeah, I'll buy a large bucket. Yeah, I don't have painting yet either. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and find a job, go on it. This one will get us painting. So, bonjour. I want my house to look a bit more arty. Can you please paint some of the walls in the living room amaranth? The remaining walls should look stunning in grey. Oh, I almost forgot. Can you please replace the broken electrical socket? Merci, Amanda Johnson. So this will get us painting, so let's go ahead and go do that job, and then we will come back and try to get at least a little bit of progress on our house today. So, as you can see, we've unlocked painting now. This yard is goals. This is gorgeous, but I love the two-dimensional flowers. That's one of my favorite things about this game, is just all the flowers are two-dimensional, but they still look so good. Alrighty. So, nothing to do in this room. This is the one where we need to paint it Amaranth, Adventure, and Gray. So, let's go ahead and start with Amaranth Adventure. We'll probably just paint one of the walls gray as an accent wall. Let's do the wall behind the kitchen gray, and let's paint the rest of them amaranth. So, we're going to switch to our painting now, suck paint into the brush, and then we're just going to sit here, and we are going to be doing this for a while now. I'm going to hate not having all of my unlocks here, because I'm going to be wasting so much paint. There are some unlocks that you can get that prevent you from accidentally wasting paint on already finished sections, and that is the best thing to get in this game, because it saves you so much time and so much paint. Why are you not letting me paint the interior of the wall? Weird. Well, I guess the interior of that wall will stay gray. Maybe it's part of the door? But yeah. This is going to be hurry up and paint for a little while. Well, this is one of the more satisfying parts of the game, so I'm perfectly happy with this. It's just the sound effects are a little wonky. It's close to what painting sounds like, but it's a little moist. Okay, we got a new painting skill. So let's go to our perks. Basic painting, number 1. You won't waste paint on already painted wall. Yes, thank you. That's the one I wanted. I'm not going to be wasting all of my paint now. And we can just go through and make sure all of these are fully painted now, which they are. So we'll continue around the house. You can see now the second I finish with the wall, it stops painting. So I'm not going to waste a metric butt ton of paint. I can only paint one wall at a time right now. I will be able to paint more than that in the future, as far at least one wall tile at a time, but it'll just be a little bit slow for right now. So Just a bit of grinding. I'll probably do these interior accents as the gray as well. I think that'll look nice. I'm not sure what all is going to be counted in that 100%, but I believe that's the only job in this house. So it should be a pretty quick, easy one. I'm so glad they added the bigger paint buckets finally, though. That is going to be so nice, so I don't have to have like 6 buckets littered around a room. And you can always sell the excess paint, so even if I somehow don't use all of this, I will be able to sell any extra back to the store, because that's how it works, totally. That's completely how it works IRL, and you don't waste any paint you never use, and then you don't just, you know, store it in your garage for literally all time until you decide, hey, I chipped the wall, I need to paint this. Alrighty. I need to find more music. If you guys have recommendations on copyright-free music sites that I can use, I would love it. Even if there's subscriptions, I just forget the names of them. So if you could drop the names of those in the comments down below, I would very much appreciate it. Just so that I can have some better themed music for certain games like this one. So we're going to do the interior of this window in the pink. Because, of course, we're doing the interior of the other windows in the gray. And we want it to have some nice contrast and tie in together nicely. So this should be almost all of it. Having a vent behind your vent hood doesn't really do much, you know. Alrighty, so now we are going to sell this bucket. And we are going to get the gray. We'll only get a medium bucket of that. And back to painting. We might not even need a medium bucket, but we are doing a full wall, so I think we will need more than a small. So we have the nice dark and light contrast now, which always looks so nice. Paint needed. I love how they tell you when you need more paint, but it's also really obvious that you knew. Also, I wish I lived in a world where you did not get any paint splatter like this, because it is such a pain having to do drop cloths and everything like that. My parents were the type of people that never paid anyone to do anything for them. They had to do everything on their own. So, I've painted, I've wallpapered, I've done all of the different things, and I keep on pressing F instead of WASD. And painting is one of my least favorite things. It's satisfying in the game, but IRL, it takes so long. And it never looks as good as you'd think it's going to, so you just end up disappointed with a splotchy paint job and just splatters all over yourself and anything that you did not cover. So you had to buy a bunch of those cheap tarps and just, I already messed up that one and I'm sad now because now I have to buy more amaranth. I should have waited until after I finished painting to get rid of my amaranth. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I also need more amaranth up there. I have 2 spots to fix now. Shouldn't be too terrible. We're going to finish doing the interiors of these windows. We're at 95%, of course. Where else do I have to paint? There might be some other, like, trim pieces maybe by the doors. No? Oh, I guess maybe it's counting these? Can't even see them, but I will try painting them for you, game. Okay, there's pieces here as well, maybe that is counting? I don't actually know what the game is and isn't counting right now. So I should probably figure that out. But, yeah, we'll see. Did my percentage go down? I'm gonna be sad if my percentage went down by painting these additional pieces here. Okay, so I need a bit more amaranth now. We'll just get a small of that to literally just fix the spots that we messed up. Okay. There's that one fixed. There's that one fixed. Okay, we're 98%. What am I missing? Got both panels there. Stuff behind the wall is done. Well, I guess we'll go over all of it a second time, see if any of it starts painting. Oh, there's one. 99%. Oh. I want to be careful not to click any of the wrong color. But we need to figure out what's not completely painted. Look under this window now. Oh, all that's painted. Oh, that wasn't colored. There we go. So that is everything painted now. I guess there's a second room that they want us to do. Oh, the electrical outlet. Yes, of course. Which one is the bad one? If I can find it. Okay, it is the one that is... Oh, there it is. They don't make them easy to find sometimes. But it is, luckily, a very easy repair. Just take out some screws, swap out the wires in the back, and voila, you're done. This is not the colors of wires that you normally have on these things, but okay. I don't think cyan, lime and green, lime and yellow, and brown is normally the colors of wires that you have in your walls, but okay. Well, let's put the cover back on, make it look all nice and neat. There we go. And there should be one more thing somewhere. Nothing outside. Nothing else in the kitchen. There's an outlet in here. Okay, outlet in this one is back left corner. They make that one tricky to find. Luckily, they have it on the wall, or else I'd be very sad. So many screws to undo. And once again, the same colors wires. I think they made it these colors specifically to be easier for colorblind people, but I'm not sure because the colors don't really... Why will it not screw in? Okay, let's just do it out of order, I guess. Let's see if maybe it'll work better out of order. Hello, screws up there. Oh, great. It does not want to screw in. This one might be glitched. Okay, let's try going out and back in. Come on. Well, now we have electricity sparking and we can't fix the outlet. No. That is a pain. Okay, so we're gonna have to complete the job not completed with electricity sparking behind the child's bed because we can't replace the outlet. I hate that. I try to complete all these jobs 100% and we can't. Alrighty, back at home shit home. Well, now we can paint the walls because we have the painting tool unlocked. So, yeah, what we're doing today is now painting these walls a nice sort of grayish, whitish, whatever color you wish to call it. Whatever it is, it's significantly better than what's already here, and that's what matters. So, we're not going to be able to get much done on our house today as we did have to do that whole job to unlock the painting, but we should hopefully next episode we'll be able to get a job that lets us do tile the bathroom, and then after that we'll probably do an episode of us trying to actually decorate this little shithole, and then we'll start working towards some of the jobs that require us to do some exterior stuff so that we can unlock exterior tools to fix all of that, let's just call it chaos outside, because that's going to take a little while. Right now our house is very bare bones because we don't even have a toilet in here anymore. We had one for a while, but we ripped it out because it was really, really bad and really gross. So hopefully our new toilet looks a lot better. And I'm glad that all these walls are going to be patched up and looking better soon. You can see, like, before and after. It just looks so much cleaner. It does make the sexy lady poster stand out a bit because, of course, it's all torn up and tattered. But I'm sorry, I like my sexy worker lady. It's a good poster to have. Totally going to use that poster as one of my thumbnails. Grab some more paint. It's a bit annoying having to work around all of these stuff all the time, but you get used to it. Okie dokie. So there's the window done. We'll be done in this corner soon. We could do an accent wall like we did in that Amaranth house, but I also think it's not really necessary in a room or a house as small as this one. What's going to be more important in this is having good lighting and probably some art or something on the walls. Because that'll spruce this place up so much and make it look so much better. Just doing that slight little change there. But we have a lot of stuff we're going to have to do on this house and on all of the houses that we edit. We're probably not going to spend a bunch of time on this, like I said, just because of the fact we will eventually be selling it and getting a much nicer house to actually renovate and use as our main base of operations. But for a starter home, that's free. It's not bad. The price tag of free can never be complained about. Unless it's like free something that's really bad. I'm Brandon and I cannot think of anything that would fit that description right now. So, yeah. Name something in the comments down below that you would not want to get for free. Because I can't think of anything right now. I like getting most stuff for free. But there's got to be some stuff that just are like, hey, here, have this free thing. I'd rather not. Okay, we can't even paint that other wall. Okay. We are getting there. We're almost back around to where we started. It is so nice being able to do all of this from one bucket of paint. You guys have no idea. When I first was playing this game, it was still very new. The DLCs hadn't even released yet. And I would have to go around and put, when I was setting up to paint, I would start in this house alone. Paint bucket here, paint bucket here, paint bucket here, and sometimes a fourth paint bucket over there, just so that I wouldn't have to be going into the store constantly to get more paint buckets, because it took so much paint, and you never were able to get it all from one bucket, and then you'd end up with partial buckets everywhere, and you'd have to sell them, and you wouldn't get half as much money as you should. It was very annoying, so props to the devs. This game has been out for quite some time, and it literally just, I had to update it before I recorded because it just came out with another update that now allows you to turn off the scary stuff in the haunted house and allows you it gets some extra sliding doors and stuff, and I believe this door might have in that update or just one of the more recent updates. But they're still updating this game. They're still putting more content out constantly, which I love. Most of the time when a game's this old and no YouTubers are playing it anymore, all the big guys had their series years ago, normally game devs are just like, okay, we'll move on to different stuff. But no, the devs are actually sticking by this game and continuing to make it a better game all the time, which they also, in this update, did, I believe, a Dragon Ball Z house that you can do now, which is really cool, because anime's awesome. I'm a bit of a weeb. So yeah, that is our house looking a heck of a lot better. We can sell the last $6 of paint, but oh my gosh. The walls look so much better without all that junk on them. We have a lot that we need to add still, but we're making all of the progress, which I'm glad to see. We'll probably try to put some shelves to put our tools and stuff on, but I really don't want to sell my tools because you can't really replace those. I wish you could do, like, exterior expansions, because look at this place from the outside. It's really small. There's so much more that could be done. Like, we could expand right here, we could just knock this wall, extend the bedroom a little further. That would allow us to have that whole space for storage. And then we have this massive backyard on this tiny shack. Just do a backwards expansion, like right here again. Just put in the extra little bit of stuff. And it would make such a difference. We have so much to clean out here. This house is gonna be forever in the making, but yeah. We're probably gonna go through and try, like I said, the tiling next, get that done so that we can clean up our bathroom. The exterior is important and all because, I'm sorry, it looks like hot garbage right now, but I'm far more concerned with the interior and making the place livable before we make it look pretty. Because right now, it's not really livable. We have an actual, like, functioning front door now, and bathroom door that looks nice, and walls that aren't covered in mold and asbestos, but we don't even have a toilet right now. And we can't even put down the tile that we do have. So that'll be next episode. We will get our tiling job and we will learn how to put tile in our bathroom. But until then, thank you everyone for coming out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget to like the video and drop a subscription down below to see more of this game. Bye guys!